It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. Today in the studio, we had 2 of 3 board members with Tenmile Academy, what could be Summit's first charter school.
This is Alex Masterson. I'm on the board for Tenmile Academy.
This is Kevin Stow, also on the board for Tenmile Academy.
Masterson has a legal background. Stout comes from finance. Both want more options for their kids.
We care. We want to see a new option for our children.
Like all state charter schools, Tenmile Academy must be tuition-free and public. And because it is public, it must apply through the local school board.
We're working on the formal application that is required to our local Board of Education. That will be submitted this summer.
That charter application covers all of this.
Models of curriculum, instructional methods, to basic things like budget, facilities planning.
For now, maybe the biggest roadblock is location. Tenmile Academy does not have one.
What that looks like might be different. It might be starting in a less traditional type facility, but ultimately growing to something that's more long-term and grounded in the community.
This is the second recent attempt at a charter school in Summit. Earlier this year, a different group called High Rockies applied and was denied by Summit School Board. Masterson believes Tenmile Academy is different in a few important ways. One of the largest is curriculum.
I have long been a fan of the classical model of educating children. That's partly how I was educated, and I think that that's a great history-proved technique, focusing on grammar and phonics in early grade levels, logic in middle grade levels, and then rhetoric in the upper grade levels.
Tenmile, they've got a long way to go, but recent online surveys show the need is there, and it is not going away.
We're starting from scratch. We're beginning this process with support from members of the community, and we're looking forward to following it all the way through.
If all goes as planned, Tenmile Academy opens in the fall of 2027. Local fire danger very high today in Summit County with Stage 1 restrictions starting tomorrow. And in local sports, today on the Warmup, Summit High School welcomes a new face to the locker room.
David Joyce, the new head football coach at Summit High School.
Coach Joyce has been all over the West.
Vail, Colorado, Jackson Hole, Teton Valley, McCall, Idaho.
And he remembers the Tigers from his time as head coach at Battle Mountain.
We get the opening kickoff and go straight down the field and score, and it was 7-0 Battle Mountain. I thought, well, this is pretty easy, right? And then Summit scored 51 straight.
That was back in 2008. By 2011, he turned the program around, sending the Huskies to their first playoff game since 1994. Since then, Coach Joyce has done the same for multiple schools.
For the most part, every single one was the worst in the state. Year 1 at those programs, we didn't have a lot of success, but year 2, you saw a drastic ascension, so to speak.
His philosophy is simple. A winning program starts with a winning culture. He learned that way back in elementary school.
I remember Miss Duncan's 6th grade social studies class where she defined culture as a way of life, and you have to define like what that way of life is going to look like for the Summit football team, and you can't take a shortcut.
High school football season, it starts now with summer weights and mini camps. Coach Joyce invites you to come check it out Mondays through Thursdays, 6 p.m. nightly at the high school weight room. In just over a month, you'll be doing field drills with pads.
Putting those procedures and the processes in place so that when August hits, we're not getting to know each other. We are prepping for our first game.
The Tigers, they could use a turnaround. Football has not had a winning season since 2022. This is the Warm-Up from Elevated Community Health. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.